major concern I have regarding this project, which is state level, right? Governor initiate this great project, but I still see that there are many problems. I notice that people who receive the funding, they are not really able. There are several cases I did investigation. I felt that there must be a mechanism to evaluate the outcome of the investment of the state. This project, now granting, right? Granting is like the government choose those talented respondents and review their application and then entrust them with general public's money and basically take their words as truth and expect that they will do exactly what they promised to do in the proposal. However, today, because the human morals are bad in general, and many people, they are very good at speaking beautifully, writing beautifully, and knowing the whole system beautifully, and therefore they are most capable of receiving grants. But once they receive the grant, they are not doing what they propose to do. And there is no mechanism to reinforce their responsibilities. Once the money is given, once it's spent, nobody really care about how they spend the money. This kind of loose system encourages corruption. Okay, there is no disciplinary outline. For example, if you cheat, right? If you commit fraud, if you receive the funding from the general public through the grant format and you didn't do any good work and you have no evidence of your accomplishment of any task, right? Then what is the consequence? It has to be put out for the grant receivers. I think this mechanism is totally lacking, and it has been encouraging lots and lots of corruptions and fraud. Okay, so it has to be put in place. There must be a committee. Whenever you have grant, right, given out, you must establish a committee, and that committee must follow up each receiver, grant receiver, and make sure that they are keeping up with what they promised to do. And if they don't, you can terminate the grant. So every year, if you give out certain money, and if they are not shaping up, annual review is necessary for each grant. Annual review, okay? And at the end of the year, you can really tell whether these people are real or not real, right? The moment when you evaluate at the end of the year, of the first year of receiving grant, if the committee consider that they are just, fooling around and they have no capacity to accomplish the task, it has to be terminated and re-awarded to those who come for competition. Agree? That's a very important mechanism that I think we need to, recommend to this DRI and NYF program. It has to set up a committee for reviewing the outcome every year, and then have a mechanism to continue to receive applications and to select the best every year, the most competitive one. This way, things will be much more effective and fair, right? And it has to be transparent. So the reviewer, I mean the receiver of the grant, they have to report to the general public. Because they got the money from the general public, they have the responsibility to report to the general public exactly what they have been doing, right? So that is a very important, mechanism we here want to point it out to the DRI and NYF program.